How's it going, fellas? Infinite Warfare is finally here, and let me give you a bit of backstory on my Call of Duty career, guys. I've been playing this game since Modern Warfare 1, not religiously, but I've played it fairly consistently. I've got to pretty much 10th prestige on every COD. I hold it about a 1.8 KD now, guys, so I do know what I'm talking about when it comes to this game. I know what works and what doesn't, in my opinion, and I'm going to be talking about it over the next few minutes with the impressions of the beta. The beta was pathetic, in my opinion. It's pretty much a carbon copy of Black Ops 3, but worse. How can you make a game a year later that is worse than the game that came out the year before? Even graphically, gameplay-wise, everything about this game doesn't even beat last year's version of Call of Duty. How can they release this game when it doesn't even beat last year's game? The first thing I want to talk about is what they did well in this game, and there is not a lot, guys. I sat there for about an hour trying to think on what I actually enjoy about this game, and there's a couple of things which a few YouTubers have talked about. Is like the hit detection is done well. Like all Infinity War games, it's well done with the hit detection. Where you aim and where you shoot, it registers fairly well, guys. It's just a pretty much the same old Infinity War hit detection, which is a good sign because they do hit detection really well, probably better than any other company that does develop Call of Duty, but it's not really a thing to make you buy the game, in my opinion. Another thing that's done well is the weapons armory. Yes, I know, guys, I don't like supply drops as much as the next person, but at least they give us a chance to earn these weapons instead of just getting supply drops and hoping to get these weapons. At least we actually have a chance to get the weapons that we want to use instead of just getting weapons or a chance to get a weapon that we don't even want. I got 3 sniper rifles in Black Ops 3. I don't even use a sniper rifle. And I got 3 of the things. Like, at least now I can actually go for guns that I want. I can go for, if I see an assault rifle that's really overpowered, I can go for that specific gun, which is great. I don't agree, as I said before, with supply drops, but at least they give us a chance to earn these weapons instead of just forking out hundreds and hundreds of dollars. As I said before, guys, it took me about an hour to think of just those 2 things. It's really bad how horrible this game is, and I'm going to be talking about the bad things now, and the first thing I want to talk about is the matchmaking. And I don't know if it's just the population because the beta wasn't very popular or things like that, but I'm waiting minutes to get into games just by myself. Like, I understand with a 6-man party it can take up to a few minutes, but by yourself you should be in a game within at least 30 seconds. You are waiting and waiting, and then you get into the games and the lobbies fall out. The matchmaking in this game is horrible, guys. It's back to square one with the matchmaking, and it's just trash. It is absolutely horrible how bad that the matchmaking is. I just want to jump in and play the game, not sit in a lobby for 2, 3, 4, sometimes even 5 minutes. Like, come on, Infinity Ward, just fix the game, fix the matchmaking. And another thing that's really horrible is, why don't we have dedicated servers? We're back to peer-to-peer. We're back to square one. We've preached for years for dedicated servers, and we got dedicated servers for 8 months of the game. Like, come on, guys, we need dedicated servers. It is absolutely atrocious that this game can think that it can run on peer-to-peer. It just does not work anymore. The next thing I want to talk about is the quickscopers. So if you're not a fan of quickscoping, don't buy this game unless the sniping has been patched, because it is atrocious. It is easily the worst for quickscoping in any Call of Duty by far. If you think Black Ops 2 was bad or Black Ops 3 was bad, it is nothing on what Infinite Warfare Beta was. The snipers are the best guns in the game by far. 100% best guns in the game. They will kill any gun at any range. They will get 3 pieces, 4 pieces, and then they have orange weapon variant ones, and I'll get into that a little bit later. But it's just ridiculous how good the snipers are. They need to be patched because the casual market won't stand for that, guys. If you're a quick scoper, you've got to... well, it's not really your guys' fault, the quick scopers. You only get what the guns give you, but they've got to do something about it because it is way too overpowered. Speaking of overpowered weapons, and all the variants are way better than the base weapons. So if you're a new player getting into this game, it is going to be really hard for you to compete after a week or 2 into this game, because everyone's just going to have all these variants and you're going to have these base guns and they're just nowhere near as good. Like the orange guns, even the purple and blue guns are 5 times better than the standard guns that you get. So you're going to be at such a disadvantage soon as you turn on the game. So if you don't buy this game from day one, you are going to be lacking severely in this game because every gun is crazily overpowered as the variants. The variants are way too strong in this game. So as I said, if you don't buy it day one, you're going to fall behind big time. The last thing I want to talk about is just the shitty maps, and the map design in this game is horrible. There's just shit everywhere, guys. There's no free lane maps like what typical Call of Duties are. It's just a clusterfuck, sorry to swear, but it's just amazing. Oh, it's just shit everywhere. There's just people spawning behind you, it's just ridiculous. There's no battlegrounds at all. You pretty much have people coming from everywhere at every single time. It's just horrible. There is no flow to any of the maps, and people say it's just the beta, but in Black Ops 3 they showed pretty much the best maps in the beta, and this is pretty much going to be the best maps, or close to the best maps. They're not going to show their worst maps in the beta. That's pretty much all the good and the bad I've got to say about the Infinite Warfare beta, and put it this way, guys, if you're a Call of Duty fan, you're going to play this regardless, and I am a Call of Duty fan, but I'm just not having fun anymore. I'm over the beta before the beta's even finished, and I love Call of Duty, guys. As I said, I've been playing it for a very long time, and it's just not the same anymore. It's not what the game that I fell in love with. It's not that simple game where you've got a gun, a grenade, and that's it. It's all this other bullshit thrown in between and all that sort of shit. It's just not Call of Duty anymore, guys, and anyone says that it is, they just haven't played the older ones, because the older ones are 5 times better than this shit. Anyway, guys, I've talked and raved long enough. I'll be doing plenty of these videos in the future, so subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And if you like the video, leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you later.